Greetings and welcome to Philosophy 103 World Religions. I'm Professor Nethery Fuller and I'm going to be your instructor over this summer. This is a wonderful class. I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorites to teach and I hope that you'll enjoy taking it as much as I've enjoyed preparing it for you. There are a couple of things we need to talk about. The first is the textbook. You'll notice there is no textbook for this class. But don't you worry, there's plenty of reading. There are a lot of assignments that you have to read on the computer. So this means that you need to reserve about 9 hours a week out of your schedule to work on this class. There are two major resources that I would like for you to use when completing your assignments. You can find them on the menu panel of your Blackboard page. The first one is XREF Plus. There's a button, and if you hit it, it will take you right to it. The other resource is the eHaraph, and it's also on your Blackboard panel. There are several things that you need to think about in order to be successful in this class. The first and the most important, I think, is to give this class the amount of time it deserves. I'm expecting 9 hours a week from you working on this class. That is because this class is only as long as it would be if we were teaching it during the regular semester. So I'm really expecting a lot of work out of you in a short period of time. The other thing that can really be the key to your success or failure is to get your projects due ahead of time. The due dates that are for the assignments indicates that is the last possible date when that assignment can be turned in. Be a smart student. Get your assignments turned in early. This is just such a good idea for both you and me. It not only reduces the amount of stress on you, but also if you should have some issue while you are trying to submit an assignment. Say the power in your neighborhood goes down, or you didn't pay your internet bill, or the brand new kitten knocks over a soda on the keyboard, or the baby pulls the plug out of the computer. If you have a problem and it's before the due date, you can contact me and we can do something about it. If you wait to begin a project, submitting your work, till a half an hour before the final cutoff, and something happens, you are just out of luck. How do you contact me during the semester? That's easy. Use your email. If you call the number on the syllabus, you will get my secretary. And I'm often out in the field doing archaeological work. But if you email me, I will look at my email every day and I will get back in contact with you. A little bit about myself. I am an anthropological archaeologist. I received my bachelor's and my master's from Washington University in St. Louis. And I've been a practicing anthropologist and archaeologist for 35 years. I work with my wonderful husband, Professor Michael Fuller, as we travel the world and run archaeological digs. And it is a wonderful life. I have a beautiful daughter who is in college in New Jersey, and I can hardly wait for her to come home so I can enjoy seeing her a little bit during the summer. I've worked on archaeological projects mainly in the Middle East during my life. We spent over 14 years on a huge excavation in northern Syria, and we worked in Jordan for many years. In fact, just last year, we went back on another archaeological project in Jordan with a German mission and visited some of the same places that I looked at when I first started out. It was a lot of fun. I've worked in Greece and Macedonia. I've done a little work in England, and I'd love to do more. And I've, of course, worked on sites in North America. So I'm really glad to be able to introduce you to an area that I find fascinating, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Well, I'm glad that we had this little time together. I hope I've answered some of your questions. Oh, there might be one more question that's going to come up on your syllabus quiz. Do you recognize anything staring over my shoulder? What could that possibly be? You're right, it's a mummy case. Of course, it's a replica mummy case because antiquities belong to the country of their origin and not in my house. But I do enjoy having replicas of the things that I love so much. Have a great summer, and I look forward to starting the class.